let's go. Schedules. We're going to start with Clemson, I believe.
We are. We're going to start with Clemson. And since he's the Clemson fan on the channel, we're going to let the opponent go first. And so we're going to get this thing kicked off. We're on TikTok. We're on X. We're on Instagram. We're on about everything you can find.
We're on MySpace.
We will be on MySpace.
Yeah,
it's coming back. But yeah, go follow us on all of that stuff if you want to. If you don't, well, go off somewhere. You probably cheer for Michigan. We've never lost to y'all. It stinks to be a Wolverine. Whitmire Wolverine as well. I love you, Coach King.
So just off the record, I teach Sunday school at our church, and I was throwing strays at Whitmire too. So.
I love you. I love you, Whitmire. You're always going to be my home. All right, so we're going to start with LSU versus Clemson. Of course, last year they came to Clemson and played in what they would call Death Valley. This year, you guys are going to LSU. You're playing on ABC. It's the big game of the week. You guys are going to play before y'all fall off. So Kirk Herbstreit can be like, oh, yeah, Clemson, what a momentum, what a great campus and what all this and blah, blah. My kids played there.
It's an away game. But, yeah.
Well, he'll talk you up. His kids went there, blah, blah, blah. To get straight to the point, I'm just going to go ahead and say I think you guys are going to end up losing this game away. I don't see you guys winning a night game at the real Death Valley. I think that there's just too many ifs in Clemson's portfolio. I don't think you guys are even nailed down on a quarterback. So I'm going to give you guys probably 28-21, 28-24, lost to LSU.
That's not as bad as I thought it'd be, Josh. So I also think we're going to lose week one. We didn't win last year. We were at home with all the cards on the table. I think this year we're going to lose. I don't trust Chris Vizzini as well. He's set for 3 years behind Cade. Most really great quarterbacks probably would transfer. I know there's probably some exceptions to that, but I don't buy these that good. They're already talking about Tate Reynolds in a quarterback competition. The last thing you want is a true freshman walking in Death Valley, which I do think LSU is the hardest place to play in college football. It is probably the number one stadium. I think we lose. I think it might be a little worse than even what you said. I think it's probably going to be about 35-21. I think they actually score a decent amount on us. So I'm going to go 35-21, probably a 14-point loss, about where I think Vegas has the number. So, I'm a Clemson guy, but just being honest, if we win this, it's huge. I will be the most annoying person you've ever met if we win this game, but I don't see it happen.
All right, so we're going to jump right into week 2.
Should be pretty easy.
Yep. I don't think there's really much to talk about. You guys, if y'all don't beat them, then...
Well, here's my question to you, Josh. We both know week 2 is going to be a W, but is it going to be like last year where we make it close? Because last year we were freaking out at halftime.
I won't lie. The defense saved that game. I'm not going to lie. Y'all should have lost to Troy. I don't think that's going to happen. Georgia Southern has per capita not been as competitive as Troy.
Yeah.
So that's an easy W. I think y'all probably beat them 28-0, maybe 28-3.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows if we can even score points? Yeah, maybe 28-6, something like that. All right, North Carolina, noon game at home.
I think y'all probably win that one decisively. As much as I like the former New England coach, I don't think he's got a shot in a blue moon, so I'm going to go and give y'all that dub as well.
How long is it before Belichick gets let go?
This year.
I think so, too. I think we win decisively as well.
I think he's got to win probably 8 games to stick around.
Okay, so this Cal team, I'm not saying they're good, but it's a 10:30 at night game in California. That's going to feel like 1:30 in the morning. Is that right? Are we playing at 10:30 at night in California? All right, so California, it's 7:30, 10:30 kickoff there locally. But, I mean, still, it's a long trip. What do you think, California? Think we beat them?
I'm just going to tell you, that's not getting edited out. That's not getting edited out.
We're playing at 3 in the morning. What kind of crap is this?
I don't know if it's 7:30.
No, it'd be 7:30.
Yeah,
right. 8:30, 9:30, 10:30.
Ryan's going to tell us in post what time.
We have no idea what time we're playing, but it is at Cal. I don't even know where Cal is. Does anybody know what city Cal is actually in?
Is this Cal Berkeley or is this
it's just Cal?
SoCal? I don't know what this
is. I think it's Sacramento.
But let's be honest, it doesn't matter where or what time they play this game. Clemson is going to murder California.
I think so.
I don't think the Golden Bears have had anything.
Ryan thinks we're going to lose. Wow, Ryan's putting that in.
Ryan's right here telling us about this game.
They're going to lose.
I'm not in agreement with the guys at all in this. I think Cal's is a good team. They got a good program, good head coach, good quarterback. I'm a big fan of Tosh Lapoy and JKS. I think they're going to show up, be ready to play some ball. Clemson's going to pull up night game. I think they're going to get beat.
All right, Miami.
Big L.
Big L.
Big L. Y'all are getting
it's
murdered.
At home, though.
I don't care, dude. Y'all don't have a shot in a blue moon.
Okay,
either.
look. I think we lose, but I think we lose close.
I don't. I think Miami.
Miami has it. They don't always show up. Like, week on, week out. Like, sometimes they have weird weeks. I think we barely lose.
I think that y'all get murdered. And write it down here. We'll come back to this in, 12 weeks? However long this is.
It's about 6 weeks.
7 weeks, 6 weeks.
All right, Charleston Southern.
I don't think we even have to talk about it.
Yeah, I agree. Virginia Tech, we're both going to this game. part of the Spurs Paws tour.
Just going to go ahead and put it out there, baby. Virginia Tech is
A little
my
quick
second
note.
favorite
Yeah, I
team.
was going to say, Josh is also a Virginia Tech fan. So,
But let's water that down because I don't want my Gamecock faithful thinking, this guy's over here. Listen, as a South Carolina Gamecock fan, when there's years you go 2-8, you've got to find some joy somewhere.
it's true. I don't blame him for having a secondary team. Nobody blames you.
So you have to find some joy somewhere. I just happened to find it in Blacksburg. And it just so happened to be a couple years before they take one of the most popular coaches in the country. So
Them getting James Franklin's a huge get, though, because he could have went a lot of places. But I would gotta say, we've been to, I think, 2 or 3. We've been to 3 games
We have.
at Blacksburg, and it's great
I love
experience. Yeah, I think we lose to Virginia Tech barely. I know it's also at home, and I think that our fan base is going to freak out a little bit and go, "Who have you beat? Who have we beat?" But if you look at most of our years, we have a really good end of the season. We go on a run. I think we'll start to go on a little winning streak after this, but I think we're actually going to be like 4-3 midway through the season. We lose to Virginia Tech as well. Florida State.
I think y'all lose down there. Oh, Doak Campbell. I think it's a big L for y'all. I ain't going to say big L, but it's going to be an L.
So Ryan's a Florida State fan, but even he thinks we're going to win, I think.
I don't think so.
That's
Last
a
year,
win.
Florida State pulled out like an Alabama win. I think that was their one little signature win.
Florida State's really hard to play in August.
I'm going to ask a question about this Syracuse thing. Is the same quarterback that played for them last year there, or did he
I think
leave?
he transferred.
So he's gone. Here's the thing. If Steve Angeli is still there, y'all would have got whooped worse than y'all did last year if he wouldn't have got hurt. Y'all feel like y'all went full New Orleans and just broke that kid in pieces on purpose.
I got to be honest. I think we beat Syracuse. I think we start going on a winning streak now. So we're 4-3. Now we're gonna be 5-3, 6-3. Now we feel pretty good about ourselves going in Georgia Tech.
Well, I won't lie. I mean, I think y'all beat Georgia Tech and Duke. Like, I don't have much to say about either one of those.
Georgia Tech, Duke. Now we get down to South Carolina. Okay, so in your mind, we have lost to LSU, Miami, Virginia Tech, FSU. So we've lost 4 games at the South Carolina. So we're 7-4. Is that right? That's how you would have us. I have us as 8-3 going into the South Carolina game. So we have the same losses: LSU, Miami, Virginia Tech, but you have Florida State and Syracuse. You got us going 6-5 going into the South Carolina game.
6-5 or 6-6. 6-5.
No, 6-5, and then going into South Carolina. All right,
Technically
Saturday, 11/28, probably at noon, because for some reason every time we play at Clemson, they have to make it a noon game. I know we've talked about this, Josh, but the home team keeps losing this game. Since 2018, every away team has won.
They have. And it's going to be hard to make a prediction, obviously, because we have not seen our teams play. I think it's fair to say we're going to end up choosing our own
Yeah,
teams.
we're just going to go chalk. All right, so you have us going 6-6
Yep.
with a loss to South Carolina. I have us going 9-3.